Welcome back. I'm Blasphemous. This is Doom 3. And we are in the CPU complex. So you remember last episode, we got that PDA that gave us the code 571. Oh yeah, here's a rocket launcher and we're not going to use it. I'm not sure why exactly. I guess I just sort of forget. Like, you start with these weak enemies here, and, you know, you just keep getting weak enemies, and then you never feel the need to get a rocket launcher out because you're not going to be fighting any big enemies in this level. It's just going to be a bunch of small enemies. And Archviles. Archviles that spawn small enemies. So, our mission objective is to get another replacement panel in the Lab A, but we can't get into Lab A because we don't know the code, so we need to find something with the code. I hope you're following me so far. Honestly, despite the fact that we're still in Delta, everything sort of looks just different. Like, the doors look a lot more alien and bizarre. And, you know, there's also, this. Yeah, that's not up to code. Sarge? Did the demon voices just call him Sarge? So wait, have we been looking at this all wrong? It's Master Sergeant Thomas Kelly, but actually, is his first name Sergeant? Is his rank actually Master? I'm gonna have to think about this. So, a couple quirks about the Soul Cube. As you saw, it actually deviated to the side in order to target a trite instead of going for the imp. In general, the Soul Cube will prioritize whatever target it can target first. And since it's a homing projectile that doesn't really have any manual aiming mode, you can have instances where the thing you wanted to die doesn't. I mean, something's still dying, so it's not too bad, but that can mess you up sometimes.
This is the audio log for Tony Bates, Mars Security IT Division, October 15th, 2145. I resumed my investigation into case A-10982, the systems intrusion that took place in the CPU complex yesterday. All network traces seem to originate from an old system located in Site 2, Office S2-038. What is truly troubling is that engineering informs me electrical systems have been offline in that section for years, and were only reactivated this morning in order to prepare more storage space. I'm completely stumped on this one. How does a hack originate from a section of the base that has been out of commission for so long? I will make another report once I personally investigated the suspect office in Site 2. End of log. This is the audio log for Tony Bates, Mars Security IT Division, September 25th, 2145. I spent the last 4 hours going through the code for the door systems here in Central Processing. This is proving to be a real bitch of a glitch to work out. I've traced through every system I could think of. Access to Lab A continues to be problematic for the time being. All the regular access codes seem to be working fine, but the database will not allow access rights to be granted to new visitors. In the meantime, I'm adding a backdoor code into the systems for IT staff and the eggheads, so if they need access to Lab A while the systems are on the fritz, they can use the code 627 to bypass door security. End of log.
So, as I was saying, there's an unusual sort of just bizarre quality to central processing. Like, even beyond all the possessions, it's like they designed this place under the idea that they'd be going to someplace alien. And this is in fact just a server farm. Honestly, I kind of like it. I wish that every part of this base looked as weird as this. Like, who doesn't want 3 skulls looking over them while they're working? So, the server hub. This bit is going to be really difficult. And not because I'm throwing grenades at myself. Just because there are all these little alcoves where anything could be lurking, or where something probably is. This entire sequence is going to be a huge uphill climb. And, well, you're going to see me freaking out actually quite a few times because, unlike other cases, this was more or less a dry run. I only did a partial test just to be sure that I understood where I was supposed to be going. So if on occasion you see me just shaking back and forth trying to see where anything is, well, it's because I didn't know.
This is the audio log of Charlie Haskell, Delta Labs technician, dated September 23rd, 2145. We're making good progress in increasing the max range of Chamber 3 in the Delta complex. We've been crunching numbers all night and feel that with a few slight modifications, we should be able to boost output to cover all of Delta. The latest schedule changes are wreaking havoc on our current systems, and it's not uncommon to see system utilization at 99% for days at a time. We understand that Lab A has finally received the NREC 6809 systems. Please consider this a formal request for a block of 2 hours to run our latest formulas at the soonest available time.
The commandos, by the way, you might notice that even when I duck them on occasion, I still get hit. It's because their whips are still active while they're retracting, So, if you stand up too soon, or if you're just unlucky, then even if you duck them, then you can still get hit while their things are coming back. I really should be using my heavier weapons. I don't know why I'm not. There's no space or time to be conservative here. This encounter is actually a little bit harrowing. Like, he just pumps out babies. Okay, I know that sounded wrong, but you know what I mean. Alright, don't panic, don't panic. Everything is under control. For you see, it's trite time. Trites only have 20 health, but that's 20 more health for me. Almost there. Just a little bit more and we'll be able to finally make our way back down again. I think I might have to. This level is just beating the crap out of me. All clear? No. Alright, all aboard the spider train. Honestly, this whole level is really exciting. Just everything coming from everywhere. In far more varieties than we've ever seen before. Like the enemies are actually mixing and matching. This really does feel like an entirely different game now. I really wish that they'd given us the soul cubes sooner, really. Like the wacky weapons, the bizarre gimmicks, are the things that really add flavor to an FPS. You can't just shoot things. I mean, you can, but... ah, jeez. Get away from me. Why did you guys take away my chainsaw? Alrighty. Finally some peace. One quick save here. I am not going to risk falling to my death. One last descent. Is this sewn together?
Sarge! Find him. Gotta find him. My gun. He's got my gun.
And we are running out of characters.
I killed that pathetic bodyguard. And now I will kill you.
So when do you suppose that Sarge went bad? Or was he always bad? I don't know. The game never explains it. It's just he's evil now, and we have to stop him. Which we are going to do in the next update, so I'll see you then.